You must make a tight fist. Squeeze your pinky finger, squeeze your thumb. Elbow waving to the outside. Your elbow must slide next to your body, behind your fist. Hikite. When punching or blocking, hikite is the pulling back motion of your reverse hand. This movement should be equally as strong and quick as your block or punch. Keep in mind that the power and speed for your punch comes from your legs. If your ankle, knee, waist, and shoulder are combined with a strong hikite, all the power from your legs will come through your punch or block. This is the way to develop strong and dynamic technique. These are some different training combinations you can practice on your own. These are all natural movement combinations. One-two punch combination. Kick, then punch. Punch as counterattack before your opponent can finish his technique. Block, then punch. Mawashi-uchi is a roundhouse punch. If you want to use this or any other technique more effectively, try faking another technique first, then attack. Roundhouse punch can be used to break your opponent's hand position to set up different techniques. Here are some examples. Kimiwaza, one-punch knockout. Dewaza, fake roundhouse punch to set up another technique. Kugushiwaza, break your opponent's hand position. Nabewaza, step and take down your opponent. Hirugeko, basic step and punch, step and block training. Horseback stance, roundhouse punch combination. Fighting stance Mawashi-uchi with combinations. Mawashi-uchi combinations with kirawaza kick techniques.
の回し打ち小手で構えを崩し右の下段回しより押して右の位置に左右シュー
Block, then roundhouse punch, followed by hook and takedown.
受けから回し打ちでかけて投げる。
After you train by yourself, then train with a partner. Work on setting up a roundhouse punch with different techniques. Try setting up with straight punch or even an outside to in block. Also try changing your stance, switch, step, skip. Since Mawashi-uchi is an outside technique, make an opening by starting with an inside technique, or fake outside and follow with an inside technique. Your fake has to be good, so your opponent commits himself to a block and gives you an opening. Practice these techniques with different footwork. Fake straight punch with a step in and roundhouse punch, or switch with outside to in block and roundhouse punch. Or try straight, then slide in with roundhouse punch. Or try straight punch, then slide in with roundhouse punch. Then try inside low kick to throw your opponent off balance and finish with roundhouse punch. Now train with the partner. Start out slow and careful. Practice different punches and combinations with various types of footwork, creating new angles of movement and different timing. Once you become comfortable, pick up the pace of your training and add power. Furyuchi, or hook punch.
外から小さく回し
Hook
て打
punch
つ
looks like Mawashi-uchi, but is a smaller movement with a closer, sharper angle to the body.
捨て技よりも決め技
Hook
の
punch
よ
is
うな
thrown at a 90-degree angle to your body. You must twist your waist and bend the knee to be effective. Hook punch is used mostly as a finishing punch, or kimiwaza, not as a fake. Practice the following combinations in fighting stance. Double hook punch, middle low high combination. Outside to in, followed by low middle high, or low high middle combination. Block, hook punch, knee kick combination. And a low roundhouse kick, elbow strike, hook punch combination. Here are some demonstrations using Furyuchi as a finishing technique. Straight punch sets up triple hook punch combination. Block roundhouse kick and push opponent off balance. Then hook punch to the kidney and head. Stop opponent with front kick, then straight punch, hook punch combination. Now we will study uppercut and hammer punches. Shitazuki, uppercut punch from down to up. Tetsui, hammer punch from up to down.
上から打ち下ろす。回転して横から叩きつける。
さあ今度は鉄槌と
Hammer punch and uppercut punches are only effective when your opponent's body is bent slightly forward because the punches move in a vertical direction, down to up or up to down.
上から下に来るのが使いだ。
If he's standing straight, you can't hit him at a good angle. If he's bent forward, though, you can hit him with these techniques.
これ何もないだろ。当たる場所はないな。下積みの場合相手はこうなってる。わかる？これでちょうどいいわけ。これで。さっき前に俺説明したよ。経験もこんな。
Just like with straight punch, you can't hit your opponent squarely if he's at a 45-degree angle.
一番大事だよ。わかる？だから下積
To
みは
punch with an uppercut, pull your opponent's body forward, then use uppercut. Same with hammer punch.
だからただこれ一番いいやな。鉄槌も同じ。相手は掴んでこう来たらこれ一番簡単なことだよ。簡単に言え
Here
ば
are some ways to use uppercut and hammer punch. If your opponent spins you off balance, you can use a side hammer punch. Or you can grab his front hand and pull his body forward.
かけて下から持っていくと下突きと。ね。補助的な技だけどね、勉強するべきだ。
First, practice uppercut and sanchin-dachi. Then drill in horseback stance with step forward and back. And also in fighting stance combinations with blocks. Finally, fighting stance combination drills with kicks. Follow the same sequence with hammer punch. First, sanchin-dachi front hammer punch, then side to side. Then in senkutsudachi, practice side and vertical hammer punch with step forward and back. Also side to side in horseback stance. Then do fighting stance drills, first with punch combinations, then with blocks and kicks. Practice uppercut and hammer punch with a partner. Note that uppercut and hammer punches are both used at close distances and almost always as knockout punches, not as fakes to set up other techniques. When you train with a partner, start slow, graceful, and with control.
最初はきついって言っていいから。それからはいよ。そうよ。どうだ。そうだ。
Hijiuchi. Hijiuchi is an elbow strike. With the small motion, pull your wrist in and push your shoulder and elbow out. You can practice Hijiuchi in horseback stance using both Hijiage, down to up elbow strike, and Hijiate, side elbow strike. Be careful to use your upper body without losing your balance. Next, in fighting stance, use front punch and elbow strike. Combinations. When training with a partner, practice by using a punch to set up an elbow strike, and also a kick to set up an elbow strike. Hijiuchi, elbow strike, can be used after you break opponent's hand position. Here, a block and knee kick are used to set up elbow strikes. Also, blocking a roundhouse kick can set up an elbow strike. Each technique we have gone over has a specific angle. If you punch straight, your opponent's body should be perpendicular. If your opponent is standing at a 45-degree angle, it is hard to connect with a straight punch. You can fake to make your opponent alter his body position and give you the correct angle for the technique you want to use. So to make an opening for an uppercut, you can fake to get his guard up. And to set up a roundhouse punch, you can fake a straight punch first. Set up a hammer punch to the head. You can use a front foot low kick to make him lose his balance. One technique sets up a combination. Also, a combination can set up one technique. This is also true with blocks. Blocks set up attacks. You have to move. When you practice with a partner, don't stay in one position. In the beginning, each technique is difficult. With practice, you will become more skillful, and they will come to you more easily. Same with combinations. Once you get good at 3 technique combinations, you'll be able to build on them and make one continuous 4, 5, or 6 technique combination. Your personal techniques will come up naturally, without thinking, as a result of continuous hard training. You have to learn how each of your opponent's techniques changes your fighting stance. Your stance determines which combinations you can use in counterattack. This knowledge will help you develop a fluid and relaxed fighting stance that will enable you to make effective counterattacks.
その上で柔らかな立ちからそれぞれの技の変化に応じたコンビネーションに入る稽古を行ってほしい。
横から真ん中と中から外、外から中。
You have to learn how to counterattack after you block, and how to control your opponent after you block. Blocks are not only defense, blocks are also attacks.
受けが相手を倒すスタートである。膝受け。
It's fighting position. How make change his your hand or weight, shoulder position, weight position. That's important part. So I want to punch his face, and I want to move this one. I want to move it. So we'll get to go back my point, right? Yes. You understand? Yes. Because he changed the fighting style.
When your opponent makes a block, his stance changes. When you initiate attack, don't start out with a big technique like roundhouse kick or back spin kick. You should begin with a smaller technique so you don't give an opening.
安全な技から相手を見ていかないといけないんだよ。だから腰から下を受けるには手で受けると必ず手が下がるからね。腰が入ってたとしても力強い蹴りだとか力強い突きがね受けたとしてもそのまま崩されちゃう。そうだろ。だから腰から下はほとんど手をつかないで。
Never block a below the waist technique with your hand because it will put you off balance and leave your head open. When someone attacks you below your belt, block with your legs, not your hands. Block with your hands and you're finished.
人生終わりだよ。Dead. You know what I mean? If too much worry about your foot, then block it like that. It's dead. Because too much space like that. You know what I mean? Kick it, little bit pain. That's much safer. Then you can attack them, and I win.
If your basic style is defensive and conservative, or if you're using a more aggressive style, either way, you want to make your opponent change his stance and lose balance. Once you let your opponent break your stance, you're finished.
相手を誘ってやる組み手でも、中に入る組み手でも、先に捨て技使っていく組み手でも、相手の構えを先って崩していかないとダメだよ。だから自分の構えをどんどん崩していかない。そしたら終わりだよ。わかるな？よし。よし。
内から外へ。
Uchi-uke, or middle inside to out block. Squeeze the elbow of your blocking hand to your body, then block.
受ける腕の脇を
The muscles in the blocking edge of your arm should feel solid when you block.
受ける腕と同じ側の肩と肘をしっかり決める。
When your opponent is using a closed fighting stance, you can break his body position with an inside to out block if you fake to the outside first to make an opening and then go inside. Once you have an opening, drop your weight a little and make your body more compact. When you move in on your opponent, don't hesitate. Move in before he has a chance to defend himself. Keep moving forward. Make contact and keep your opponent off balance. Set your feet. If you're off balance in your fighting stance, you can't win.
Right. Don't make easy. Don't make personal easy. Okay? Now, take the line. Okay? Taking your line. Use both hands. Go!
We just did an attack on the inside. Now we'll do the opposite. Fake inside and attack outside.
Is that all right? Let's go. Let's go! Hold up. 外側から中に入ってくる技に
Defending against an outside attack with an outside to in block is very difficult. You can do it, but it's very hard for most people. It feels very unnatural.
こんなことやったら時間かかってしまうね。外受けっていうのはこれ自分の顔叩いてくれっていうようなもんだろ。こっちについてくるこっち。これどうにも合わないな。不自然だな。外から中に
So
入って
if the attack comes from the outside, block in the reverse direction, inside to out. Inside to out, inside to out.
相手の技の逆の角度持っていけば
Your block will work best if it is at a 90-degree angle to the attack. When you make a block, don't put your weight on your back foot. Don't lean back. If you do, your opponent can use all sorts of attacks, back fist, front kick, whatever. So when you block, try to keep your weight forward.
前蹴りも来るし回し蹴りも来るしだから体重は受けだけど体勢は攻撃にいつも体を打ってる体もそう気持ちもそう何のための受けかそれを考えてみるんだなだから例えばだ
Your body position reflects the way you feel, so keep an aggressive stance. Block, then punch after. That's the most simple technique. Also hook, then push. Then after you can do whatever you want.
あとは自分で好きなことやれば何でもね回し蹴り
Against roundhouse kick, you can stop him with a front foot front kick if you're quick and your balance is good.
これは来た必ず体勢が前
Always put your weight forward. Don't wait and block all of your opponent's techniques. Block the first one and counterattack right away. If you wait for the second and third technique, you'll be too late. Interrupt this combination. Remember, your opponent isn't stupid. When you punch, he punches. When you sweat, he sweats. Roundhouse kick comes, block and punch right away. Let's go.
最初はタイミングを測っていける大きくこんなタイミングが分かったら技を返してみ分かりましたほら同じ角度じゃないから違うところ受ける違うところ飛んでくる投げる
Now Real karate training is hard work. Listen to me and do exactly what I say, or go back to Japan. You must be serious about training. You must challenge yourself. If you sweat and work hard every day, good results will come back to you. Let's begin. This is the USA Oyaama Karate Perfect Karate video. Although we cannot include all of the basic techniques of Oyaama Karate in this video, we will cover the most important training points. If studied closely, this video will improve your karate skills.
何度も繰り返し稽古に役立ててほしい。
After Gadambarai, after Soto Uke, how are you going to attack? How are you going to control your opponent?
受けは受けのためでは
Block
な
is
く、
not just a block.
受けが
Blocks are
相手
also
を
a way
通
to
すス
start
タ
an
ートで
attack.
ある。外受け、
Front snap kick. If you, this is almost offense, right? If you block like that, that's a block position, 50-50 like that, right? If you block like that, just watch about his back kick, spin hand like that. You know it, but you know this position, you got to attack fast. I want to attack to this side. A lot of people step forward like that. Really fight, not going to work like this.
In real fighting, you can't just step into position and get in a finishing shot. It's a lie. Just in movies, not in real fighting.
こんなのってパッと開いてね、パッと相手が倒れるのはね、映画かね、テレビかね、漫画だけだよ。本当にやったら、
So, if you want to move in on your opponent, you have to really go in. You have to clash.
そのぶつかるの
Soto-uke is best for moving in on your opponent.
バッとぶつかって、
Bap and clash. Then you can take him down or do whatever you want.
それから投げたり、蹴ったりする。わかった？
Soto-uke
外受けと
and 3 basic footwork techniques. Soto-uke is most effective against attacks that come straight in toward your body. Uchi-uke is best against attacks that come in from the outside.
A block is not only for defense. 外受け、外から来る技に対する内受け、どの受けも体勢を崩さず。
Block. You put on the back of the way. 2 legs moving. You understand? Block position that. Offense position. Offense position. Right? Okay, now outside attack. Mass shooting. Right hand. Uchi-uke. Okay? Hey, outside. Hard block to get on, don't you? Huh? One more time. This is a hard block. Too much body movement. Too much body movement, right? Whenever you move the body too much, you couldn't block it. I mean, even you block it, for block. 受けがね、受けが受けのためなんだよ。分かった？
When you block, you have to think, how will you attack?
受けがないとなんだから、一緒でポジション。1、2、1、2、1、2、1、2、right?
When you block different attacks, up, down, outside, inside, you have to think how you will attack.
ね、で、どっちか、右か左か、まっすぐか、前に来てるか、左か右か、前か上か下か、もう決めてなきゃダメなんです、受けるときに。自分の形に持っていかなきゃならない。自分の形に受けるときに。1、はい、ゴー。
受けとタイミング。動きながら相手との
You have to learn how to read your opponent, to react to his attack as he initiates it. Lateral movement after Soto-uke. You have to make it difficult for your opponent to read your movement. You have to disguise your movements.
相手に前に出るって信じ込ませて買わないとそうなんだから。そんなね、最初からね、高い回し蹴り、はい、来た。高い回し蹴り来た。はい、受けました。カット。これは嘘だよ。今度はね、中段外受けで下から上げる。
Shudan Soto-uke. When you move in with an inside block in a real fight, you have to drop your weight and really move in and make
下
contact.
から上がって、こう下から。
Take advantage of your opponent by breaking his form.
外受けで崩す。
右の外受け、右の外受けでグッとくる。
Use your right hand Soto-uke to throw him off balance.
目が死んじゃダメだよ、目が死んじゃ。
When you block, your eyes should stay intense. Don't just block. Show your fighting spirit.
グッと潰せばいいんだ、そのまま。あったか？タタタなんて言ったらね。
You have to think of what you will do after you put your opponent off balance. Outside and push.
押したら何をするか考えてなきゃダメだよ。はい。This time step outside. 外に出るの、ぶつける外に出る。
下段払い。
Gedambarai. Downward blocks are for defense against straight attacks to the body.
柔らかく鋭く
Relax your body, make it flexible, and block with a sharp, quick movement. You should feel like you are blocking with your whole body.
How do you go about it? Get to use all body, not just hand. Use all body block. Block for attack. Okay? So, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4.
受け
Blocks are for attacking. Blocking is a part of fighting.
体全体を使う
We practice soto uke and gadambarai. Both blocks feel most natural against a straight-to-the-body attack. If you try to use an uchi uke, it won't feel natural. It won't be quick enough. Soto uke and gadambarai are much better against a straight attack because it's easier to keep your balance and move freely.
こっちでこうねこうまず蹴って例えばこういうことだなついてこいこうねそれからこうはい下段払いつくそれから回して蹴ってきてみこう回り込む
When you block, you have to maintain a neutral and balanced body position. Blocking is a part of fighting, and fighting is aggressive.
まっすぐ叩きゃそれでいいんだこれ一発で決まるんだからわかるこれをだねこれまっすぐについてくるのは内側から持っても遅いんだこれわかるねだからこう来たらこういう場合ねこういったらこういくらでもできるだろうだから外から中へ上から下へこれがね体に対して自然なんだよ
Blocks are for attacking, not only for blocking. You have to make blocking a part of your attack.
これに対して何の技が一番安定して自然な体勢に持っていくかと受けのための受けじゃしょうがないんだ受けっていうことは受けたら攻撃しなきゃならないね受け同時に攻撃だろだから今度は下段払いと外受けをコンビネーションしてやってみ
You step, switch, and slide as you block. Front high kick. When you train with front high kick, you learn how the upper body moves as you kick, as well as developing speed and power. Train by moving left and right as you do high kicks. Also build up to doing more than one kick per breath. Do 3 or 4 kicks for each breath you take.
4回5回と蹴りの数を増やして稽古する
Front snap kicks look simple, but you must practice different variations on fighting stances, postures, and footwork with front snap kick until you're comfortable with them.
To
fake your opponent and break his timing, you can change the angle of your knee and the speed of your front kick. Train by doing several front foot front kicks with only one breath.
前蹴りまっすぐ蹴る。奥足で蹴る場合、前足で蹴る場合、ステップステップ。
There are many ways of using a front snap kick. Back foot, front movement, fake to the face, and so on.
受けから蹴る場合。いろいろ変化。だから最初はね、前蹴りでこう受けてみな。
Use your snap kick to fake your opponent out and break his timing.
コントロールしながら蹴ったり。
Bring your knee up and fake.
前蹴りのね、前蹴りのポイントは最高者が説明したように下突きと同じでね。
It's very hard to hit your opponent in the face with a front snap kick. Your target area should be the middle area of the body.
膝がこう来るから顔に対する前蹴りって非常に難しいわけよ。ただこれに当てる腰ね、これの前蹴りは非常にいいわけ。ここから上になるとね、相手がちょっと首が動くだけで逃げられた。そこのところのその前蹴りっていう性質を
You have to learn the essence of the front snap kick through practice. Now block and follow right away with the front snap kick. Now use a combination to open your opponent's midsection, then attack with a front snap kick, or do the opposite. Kick, then attack from the outside with a punch. Roundhouse kick. First, raise your knee alongside your body, then kick with a large motion. The position of your raised knee determines the angle and speed of your roundhouse kick. If you raise your knee more to the front, your kick will be quicker. If you raise it to the side, your kick will have more power. Practice both. Generally, front snap kicks are faster because your knee is raised in front of your body. But in certain situations, a roundhouse kick can be faster. You have to think when you use a roundhouse kick because it takes a little longer, and during that time you leave certain parts of your body vulnerable to attack. You have to learn how to protect those vulnerable areas when you throw a roundhouse kick. That's the main point to think of when you do a roundhouse kick. You can use a front foot front snap kick to stop your opponent when he's punching or when he's using a roundhouse kick. It really doesn't work to use it on the inside of someone's leg. It's always better to go in toward the stomach. It's more reliable that way.
これは嘘。ここで足が届くんだったらね。ここだよ。一番の真ん中。わかる？間違いなく。もう戦いだから確実なポイントを狙うんだ。ちょっと分け身にそれだけどね。回し蹴りはだから。
Roundhouse kicks take more time to do, and good timing is what will protect your opening. There are all sorts of roundhouse kicks, lower, middle, with the ball of your foot or instep, and high. You can kick several times. Do low, then high, high, then low, block, then kick, fake, then kick, or move, then kick. These are all ways of setting up before the big motion of a roundhouse kick.
だから下段から上段、下段から上段、上段から下段、上段から中段と。分かった？これも同じようについて蹴って、受けて蹴って、ステップで蹴って。一つの受けとしてね、こうやってね、受けてこっから蹴ってこっから蹴るでね。両方入れるわけよ。これも誘ってこっちから蹴ってこっちから。分かった？これも一つのね、相手のタイミングをね。 自分の大きなモーションをカバーするための動きで、こう回ってこっちから受けてやるのもね。 じゃあ最初タイミングの取り方で稽古ね。お互いにやる。よいしょ。